Hey, what's up YouTube? Here's yet another pseudo-random pattern generator I released on my Patreon as a tier 1 reward. It can create interesting shapes using non-intersecting circles having randomized sizes, and you can then use that generated list of positions and radius to say spawn stuff using a construction script or things like that. The idea is actually really simple and the algorithm is quite performant. I'm going to switch to Blender to more easily illustrate what's going on. So we create a first circle at the center. Then we choose a random 2D direction around it and assume that we are going to spawn a second circle infinitely far away in that direction, right? Our goal is then to figure out how close we can move that circle towards the center before we intersect any other circle. For now, it's obviously quite straightforward since we just have one other circle. We know the radius of those two circles, so we can very easily come up with the closest non-intersecting positions the second circle may have along that line. Now we are going to repeat that one more time and things get interesting at that point. Say our third circle is going to be spawned in that direction. We want to move it as close as possible to the center, which visually would be around here, right? But how do you come up with that solution mathematically? Well, usually when dealing with a mathematical problem involving two circles, you can simplify that problem by making one of the two circles have a radius of 0 and adding that removed radius to the other circle. We end up with a point and a circle which drastically simplifies things, so much so that it's now just a matter of doing a line trace against every other circle and finding the most distant hit from the center in that direction. That will give us our closest to center non-intersecting position for our third circle. Rinse and repeat and voila. Now, instead of picking a random 2D direction, you could instead choose to gradually turn around the center and this can create this kind of swirling shape. And it works pretty much the same using 3D spheres instead of 2D circles. Now, the actual blueprint implementation is nothing too complex. You generate the first circle, do a for loop, compute a random direction, and then for all existing circles, you do a ray sphere intersection test and catch the most distant hit. Then add a circle at that most distant hit location, and you're done. The only real tricky part is that ray intersection test to figure out if a ray hits a sphere or a circle, but it's actually quite a simple math problem and the Cherno explains it better than I ever could, so I've put a link to its channel in the video description below in case you're interested in implementing that yourself. Project files are available as a tier 1 reward on my Patreon. Thanks for watching and your support. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Bye bye!